is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mr. Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So, undefeated prospect, Swedish prospect, Otto Wallin, 15-0 with 11 knockouts, will face South African champion Osborne Machimana, who is 21 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, 16 knockouts, September 10th in Stockholm, all right? Wallin is a guy I've done videos about, prospect watch videos. Him and Adrian Granat, probably the two best Swedish heavyweight prospects right now out of that country. So now I went on YouTube and I seen some Machimana fights, Corey Sanders and who was the other guy that he fought, man? Sanders and Sosnowski, I believe that's the other guy. Rugged guy, high guard, likes to use the jab, plods around a little bit, tough guy. You know what I mean? So, and he finished off Sanders with a nice left hook to the body. It was kind of, that fight wasn't bad as far as the entertainment of that fight. That fight wasn't bad. Let me go ahead and read some quotes from Otto Wallin. I'm going to give my opinion about this. All right, he goes on to say, he says, "I'm looking forward to fighting at Hovet again," said Wallin. "It was a great experience last time, and I think this time it will be even better. It's going to be a huge show. Everyone is looking forward to seeing the fight between Clara and Makila." I don't know who that is. I'm sure that's another fight on the fight card. I don't know those guys. "And I'm excited to be a part of it," okay? Then he also goes on to say, "I'm expecting a tough fight. Machimana is a strong opponent. He has a lot of experience and is the current South African heavyweight champion. It will be another step up for me. I believe I am ready for the challenge. I've been training nonstop since my last fight, and I'm really happy with the work I've been doing with my coach, Joey Gamachi." I remember Gamachi fought, he's a former world champion, man. He fought Arturo Gatti and one of the Mayweathers, but I remember his name. "We are working on new things every day." I believe he fought Jeff Mayweather. "And I can really feel myself improving," okay? The 25-year-old has, he's sparring with the WBO World Cruiserweight Champion, Krzysztof Glowacki. Glowacki's getting ready to fight. He's going to be in a tough fight with Alexander Usyk. Then he goes on to say, "It's important to get top-level sparring like this. Before my last fight, I went to England to spar with Anthony Joshua. Now I will go to Poland to spar with another world champion," okay? And yes, I remember I actually did a video about him sparring with Anthony Joshua. And from what I've heard in that training camp, that he was getting, he was having a rough time with Joshua, put it that way. I've heard that they had to stop the sparring a few times because it looked like Joshua was going to really hurt him in that session. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I mean? Joshua's, he's one of the top heavyweights right now, so there's no shame in that. I expect for Wallin to win this fight. He's better. He's, has good lateral movement. He has decent hand speed, a good jab. So I expect him to win this fight going away. I think his hand speed and the footwork, he will not allow Machimana to tee off on him and tag him, unless he just decides to stand still in this fight and have a slugfest, which I doubt. But the fight that I really want from Wallin, man, I want the fight with Adrian Granat. I know both guys are prospects. They're, going their own way, things of that nature, man. But there can only be one. And what I mean by that is, there's not going to be two Swedish heavyweight champions if one of these guys end up winning a title. There can only be one, man. So my thing is, I want to know who's the best out of Sweden right now, man. That's just my thing. I want to see that fight. Granat came out today and he called out Dillian White, David Price, and Hughie Fury, and I think that's a good thing. I'm not necessarily saying these guys have to fight, but I would like to see it, Granat and Wallin. Now, Wallin, he's doing his own thing, going his own way, so that's cool, man. But, I've seen, the UK guys like Dillian White. I've seen him fight Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? Now Dillian White's getting ready to fight Dave Allen, another undefeated guy that's on the come up. Just like here in America, I wouldn't mind seeing Gerald Washington fight Trevor Bryan or Jarrell Miller. He's been going around calling out guys like Trevor Bryan, some of the other undefeated guys. Out in Germany, you had the Lewandowski brothers who were both undefeated. They both lost, but they both went and fought Tom Schwartz, and the other Lewandowski brother fought Ajit Kabayel. All those guys were undefeated, but they put those undefeated records on the line. You know what I mean? Even when Joshua fought Gary Cornish, they were both undefeated, you know. But that's what I like to see is guys kind of try to conquer home turf first, you know. But I'm just getting this out there that Otto Wallin will be back in action, and he's fighting a South African heavyweight champion. Just getting it out there, man, giving my thoughts. But hopefully Wallin can, you know, get this victory and look good in this victory and move on to bigger and better things. And hopefully we see that Adrian Granat fight down the road sometimes. I'd love to see that fight, man. Just getting it out there. I'm out.